All right, here's a look at your forecast, and we are currently in some very comfortable temperatures. As you can see, 60 in Fayetteville right now, and we got mostly clear skies for the meanwhile. Here's a look at what we've got, 67 in Fort Smith, so it's been a comfortable evening out there. It's been a very good last couple of days in terms of those temperatures and the conditions and all of that. Fortunately, we got a warming trend on the way, so maybe another taste of summer on the way. And then there's also this low chance of rain that we're going to be talking about as well. There's a little disturbance. You may or may not be able to see it. It's further to the north and west and to the west. As you can see, all sorts of activity, central Oklahoma, a little bit of activity further to the north and west. It's starting to fizzle out, but some parts of our eastern Oklahoma counties may see some rain this evening, portions of northwest Arkansas. Not everyone's going to see this activity, but don't be surprised if you hear some light rain overnight in some areas. Again, not everyone's going to see this activity. Starting off tomorrow morning, lower to mid 50s, northwest Arkansas, mid to upper 50s for the River Valley. Partly cloudy skies, low chance of rain overnight tonight, but like I said, not everyone's going to see this activity. For tomorrow morning, it's going to be a little bit more cloud coverage, but still, it's not going to be fully cloudy, anything like that. By the time we get to the afternoon, lower 80s across northwest Arkansas, right around the mid 80s, maybe a little bit warmer in some spots, upper 80s as well for the River Valley, with abundant sunshine, some low rain chances by the time we get to the evening, but overall we stay mostly dry, and it's going to be a beautiful start to the day, and it's going to be a beautiful day overall, just a little bit warmer. For the bus stop forecast tomorrow morning, as you're headed out for work, as the kids are headed out for school, it's going to be chilly in the morning like the last several mornings. You may need a jacket in the morning, but by the time you get to the afternoon, you're not going to need that at all, just because we're going to be in the 80s once again, so just keep that in mind. Here's a look at tomorrow afternoon's highs. We're expecting lower to mid 80s across a large portion of the area. Some areas may even hit the upper 80s. Low chance for a pop-up shower. And we've also got those mostly sunny skies. So it's going to be nice out there. Not a scorcher, but it's going to start warming in the near future. The rain chances overnight. Notice it's just a couple of these little specks on the radar, nothing significant. We get a little bit of a break tomorrow by the morning, the midday hours, maybe a little bit more clouds that are elevated start to move in by the time we get later into the afternoon and evening. And then some of the models are trying to squeeze out a couple of showers, maybe some thunderstorms, especially in our far northern counties by the time we get to around 9 or 10 o'clock tomorrow. It's been trending back and forth, so just stay tuned for the latest timing, and if this sticks by the time we get to tomorrow morning, there's more activity by the time we get to late tomorrow night. So again, it's one of those things that we may or may not see rain. We just want you to be aware, hey, we got some low chances in the foreseeable future. Now, the next 10 days, notice a little bit of roller coaster activity in terms of the temperatures. We're going to be in the 90s once again, so unfortunately for high school football this upcoming Friday, it's going to be not as comfortable in terms of those temperatures compared to last week. And the River Valley certainly a little bit more uncomfortable with those temperatures. The good news is we're not dealing with a whole lot of those heat index values as it's looking right now. So no 110, 115 heat index values. It's going to be a little bit warmer, but at least it's not that, horrible heat that we've been seeing over the last several weeks. So warming trend on the way. Low rain chances tomorrow. We'll be in the 90s by the time we get to late week. So just keep that in mind. If you got any weekend plans, it may be a little bit more summer feeling compared to the last several days.
All right, Joshua, thanks.